Okay, guys, we are back with Country Wayne skit review. I just saw a couple of skits that I want to review now. One of them is when again, y'all love to be on Sunny. Sunny do this. Sunny like this. Sunny like Mike. Sunny. She's doing the same thing she did to Melissa. Okay, she's doing the exact same thing she did to Melissa. Now all of a sudden, I want to actually plan a special day for you or cook something special for you since you gave me that money. Why? He gave you that money with no strings attached. So why do you need to plan a special day or a trip for him? Why do you need to do anything? Because you know he has a girlfriend. But yet and still, this is what she's doing. This is what she's doing. Okay? Yet and still. And y'all see that? There's nothing wrong with what she does. She did the same thing with Melissa. Now she's doing the same thing with Dom. She don't realize, and this whole thing is becoming disgusting. Because now you got Mike saying here, digging into Lisa, digging into Lisa, digging into Dom, and digging into Sunny. This is where's God popping in this? Where's Jesus popping? Please tell me. Where is Jesus popping in this skit? You got a bunch of hoe bags. Where's Jesus popping? You got enough BBLs to actually to start your own cruise line. Where's Jesus popping? Please tell me. Please tell me. Where's Jesus popping in this? Then I saw that Natasha gets in with her cousin. I'm sorry. I have to agree. My husband, me and my husband have to agree on this. And the one agreement that we'll make is Natasha is the dumbest person in Skitland. It's not Amber anymore. It's Natasha. Her cousin was right. Dawn is a grown-ass woman. Let her make the mistakes. Let her live her life. So what? But you're always there, and it's like you sit there to actually get her out of these things, and then you sit there and you I had to save my sister. I had to save her. I had to save her for herself because Dawn is dumb. So what? Let her be dumb. You don't have to save. You don't have to do nothing but mind your damn business, and you don't. You are so angry about Malachi/Stacks or whatever. Rolanda not even angry about it no more. But you're so angry about it, Natasha. Mind your damn business and move on. Just move on. You literally, it's just like you harboring all this anger for that man. For what? Just move on. You see that she's going to be with him no matter what. Move on and mind your damn business. Rolanda's not even angry about it no more. So just mind your damn business. But you can't do that. You always got to be, Dawn, if you stop making these dumb mistakes, I won't have to save you. You won't have to save her if you mind your damn business. You always tell myself, oh yeah, I promise my mother, or I promise our parents that I will take after. Your parents are no longer here. Dawn is a grown-ass woman. And I'm sure they meant when she was younger. She's not younger anymore. Let her make her mistakes. That's the same reason, that's the same problem with Zoe. Zoe, Dawn kid is the same issue. You have actually hindered that girl from growing up. And you did the same thing with Dawn. Let Dawn make the mistakes. Let Dawn be dumb. So what? Let her be dumb. So what? Don't nobody care? Don't nobody care? Then I saw when Bethany came home, and if y'all writers don't do something with this shit, it makes no sense. This lady comes in the house and not even in that house for 5 minutes before she starts arguing with Larry. And then she going to sit there and lie to her mother. You ain't tell your mother you gave Book birth controls. Because her mother sitting there like, what? What did you do? Why would you do that? Didn't tell your mother you gave Book birth controls. Didn't tell your mother that you done called Brooke a hoe. Or acting like a hoe. Didn't tell your mother that you constantly call them ghetto trash. Okay? Didn't tell your mother none of this. But you bring her in so she could be your moral support. And Larry, you better peep out that she came in that door with a suitcase. Who in the hell go out to do an errand and then goes to have dinner with their parents and then stays the night, but they have a suitcase with them? Who does that? Okay? And she didn't respect you, Larry. She didn't respect you because she came down to Miami. So that's another thing that she didn't respect you on. But yeah, she didn't tell her mother none of this. But she wanted to make it seem like Larry the big black bad guy. That's what she want to do. She want to make it seem like Larry is the big black bad guy, which Larry is not. But again, I think that car is trying to get over here. But yeah, it's just so crazy how, yeah, we're still driving. We're going to another place now. That's why you still catch us driving. But yeah, but she didn't tell her mother none of this. But I'm just trying to find out, where is Jesus popping in these skits? Because you got Mike digging his stuff into anything that will move. Anything that will move, and yet and still Jesus is popping in these skits. Jesus not popping nowhere. And y'all back to actually arguing and doing all this loud talking with Kai, saying right there, Shayla was doing it. I actually mentioned it numerous times when I would actually review Shayho skits, is that how is that y'all actually doing all this stuff with this little boy right there and not realizing the magnitude of is actually going to how this is affecting his growth, because that's all he's seeing is this arguing and yelling, and this little boy don't know about these or skits. This little boy in real life don't know about these or skits. He thinks that it's for real. He thinks that now you got Anthony arguing with him in his arm, acting like Shayho again. Now this boy 1 year old, he understands little stuff now. But anyway, we're going to see how this all pan out. Because, again, Larry needs to really leave. Your peace that you had in Puerto Rico is gone. She's back. And you really need to leave, Larry. She's back to the same old way. She have not learned the time that you was gone. She have not learned anything. And you could leave out that house so many times, Larry, and come back. She's not going to learn. You need to actually go and just say, you know what, Bethany, I can't live my life like this no more. I gotta leave. I gotta walk away from this. You gotta actually tell her this, because for y'all to argue like that, like constantly, and she know. And the reason why you arguing like this, because I'm gonna tell you, a woman knows where a man's heart is at, and she knows. Shara might not. You might not be in Shara's heart, but she sees that Shara is in yours, and that's why she's jealous. That's exactly why she's jealous. But we're gonna see how this all play out. But thank you guys for tuning in to the Talk of the Table. Let's chat. Continue to like, share, and subscribe, and continue to leave your comment. I am Tasha, and we're gonna keep this moving.